Usually I go live on Fridays, but you know, I was feeling a little under the weather today and I got stuck home, so something came across my screen, and I thought I'd give a fucking rant about it. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know me, aka Dash, also Kevin TheRant. 130 Opinionated Podcast. And anybody who knows our podcast or seen our podcast, we're a relationship-based podcast. We give out relationship advice to everybody that we can. We try to help. We keep an unbiased, keep a biased opinion, but we try to give you both sides of the story. Both sides of the story from each party, most likely from a male's point of view. But when we give you our male's point of view, we give it to you raw. You might not like what the fuck we got to say. Might not like how it comes across. But we give you our advice. Like we did a show about cheating. So we told you why men cheat. Gave you some reasons why we cheat. Hell, only reason I was able to give people advice about cheating or men cheating is because I've cheated. And I made that very known on this show before. Or just like we did a show about men insecurities. And the reason we were able to give you advice about men's insecurities because have done insecure shit as a man. I give you advice that way. That's how we give our advice. We give our advice by telling you on our flaws and shit that we done wrong in order to give people advice, hopefully other men, take the look in the mirror at themselves, or women to help you disseminate or find to see if you're dealing with the right person. And then I was scrolling through Facebook, and the Facebook gods brought me this shit right here. Oh, this nigga, Derrick Jax. Anybody knows who he is or seen him on Facebook is always giving out relationship advice to women. But the shit is always 90% fucking one-sided. He always talks shit about us men, about how we should do this and how we should step our game up. And every time somebody brings this nigga up to me, I say to myself, like, look, y'all keep listening to this motherfucker. That nigga is the biggest fucking wolf and dog the fuck out there. Don't worry, he'll show himself or expose himself eventually to y'all. But they always say the same shit. Oh, you just hating and you mad that you can't be like him. And niggas ain't shit. This is one of the good ones. Listen, ladies. Allegedly, Derrick Jax' alleged mistress exposed their affair, claims by they slept together in his marital bed. Listen. It's always them motherfuckers. It's always them niggas. Y'all talk about guys like me who done fucked up shit, and you've seen done fucked up shit, and then what you want to do? You want to start bashing us for the nigga like this who's, hey, you can do better. You deserve better. You need better. That nigga comes, guy's a dog. And they usually talk about the niggas like me. Who is a dog? We do fucked up shit. It is what it is. We do fucked up shit. But you should watch for motherfuckers like that who are giving you too good advice to be fucking true. If the advice is too fucking good from a nigga like this, usually it is. That's why I tell people, hey, I tell everybody, hey, check out the Opinionated Podcast. Because when we give you shit, we give it to you fucking raw. That's how we give it to you. You might not like it. Some people said, yeah, I had a topic on why, like I said, again, why we cheat. I bring that shit up. I said, sometimes we cheat as men because we just tired of y'all ass. It's like, we want something new. We might be around something and our homies got a piece of ass. We going to go get it. It is what it is. That's what we do. People say, oh, that's not a reason to cheat. No, it ain't a reason to cheat. But I showed you an example of why we cheat. And it's an example. If you getting advice from us, it shouldn't be a good enough reason for you to understand it. You know what I'm saying? It should be advice to help you out so you can see the warning signs. I don't like bashing other men because I'm a fucked up man myself. I do fucked up shit myself. So I can't bash another man for his faults, and I got the same faults as he do. But what I can do when I give you my relationship advice is tell you where I failed at and tell you why I failed or did the things I did, the reasons I did it. So you can go look at yourself and say, damn, I got to stop that. Or women, you can look at your man and say, he's exhibiting some of them characteristics. Not making myself to be this god and all the men underneath of me are these petty little feeble humans, men who don't deserve good women. Listen, how I put it to you like this, ladies. Every man ain't perfect, but he's perfect for you. We come with some flaws. We do shit. It's what you're willing to put up with or what you're not willing to put up with. That disseminates how long y'all going to stay together. But stop taking advice from niggas like this who is only letting you see just one side of the spectrum. It's just one side. Because people like this pump false narratives into y'all minds, and then y'all go try to go date men, and y'all never can find the men that he's talking about because they don't exist. We all come with flaws. Shit, y'all come with flaws. Sometimes you know what I mean? Sometimes we might not do the things you want us to do because we don't feel as though you're the right woman that we deserve it. You deserve for us to be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men think like that. Some women are like, oh, I was in a relationship for 5 years and I asked him to do this, X, Y, and Z. He gets with this new bitch. That's how y'all say it. This new bitch, and he's giving her the fucking world. Maybe because that's who he thinks deserves the world. Maybe you wasn't deserving of the world. You, like I said, you just stuck around and hung around because you think eventually this nigga would change. I tell people that all the time. I gave advice out like that all the time to everybody that's relationship advice, who needs some relationship advice. Don't go sticking your hand in a fucking fire and then go blaming the fire for burning you. And what that analogy means, people in life who want relationship advice, as you can see, as kids, we are taught fire is hot. So you see a fire, you know that that you're told by your parents that it's hot and that it can burn you. But as kids, we sometimes don't listen to our parents, so we go touch it. And we go touch the fire, we get burned by the fire. And that teaches us a lesson to learn, like say, hey, stay away from that danger because the fire is dangerous. It can hurt you. When you touch it, it hurts you. You pull away and you learned your lesson. Same thing with relationships. If somebody's telling you this guy he's a piece of shit and he's a dog, but then you go but you don't listen, and then you go stick with him, and then you wind up finding out he's a dog. Now you're upset. And here's the analogy when you get burned. You stick with this nigga for 5-10 years, and then he finally leaves your ass because he's tired of this shit. Like, look, I can just do whatever I want. I need something real. Now you're blaming him for shit he did, but shit you did. You stuck it out too long. You got burnt by the fire that you knew it was hot. You kept your hand on it, knowing you was going to get burnt, knowing you was dealing with all these consequences, and you did it anyway. Why? Because you wanted to. Don't go blaming anybody. You know, you got to look yourself in the mirror. Yeah, as men, we do fucked up shit. But sometimes you got to look in the mirror to yourself and say, hey, why am I putting up with this shit? Why not fucking leave? Why not go somewhere? But stop, ladies, really. Stop getting advice from motherfuckers like that who only give it to you one-sided. You got to see both sides. You got to see where you're fucking up and where they're fucking up, and see if it's worth fixing and see if it's worth sticking in there or not, or just going about your business. But don't take no more advice from niggas who always, I get tired of motherfuckers who want to write fucking books on how to be a better man, and these motherfuckers, their new wife is their fucking old mistress. What? Why am I getting advice from you? I hope in that book you're telling that, hey, you know what? I did X, Y, Z. This is what made me become a better man, and I changed. Listen, if you're in a relationship right now and you think your man's worth it and you think he's good, he might have his little quirks and you're happy. Cool. You're in a relationship, you're getting cheated on, you're getting dogged, you're getting taken advantage of, and you still sticking it out because you think he's going to change. Hey, that's on you. Hopefully he will. If he don't, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. Because I tell everybody this, and I make this point very clear about men. Men don't change for nobody. We don't change for shit. We see ourselves as the alpha, the top dog. We don't change for nobody. We change when we want to change or when we feel like changing. If there's any advice I can give a lady out there that's watching this, we don't change. We change when we feel as though somebody's worth it. We change when we feel something is worth it. That's when we change. And if you're doing everything as good as a woman and he's not changing for you, then you know what? In his eyes, he doesn't see you being worthy of change. So let him go move on. He'll probably find somebody that he will change for and be better for. And he'll be happy. And you might find somebody who sees you and sees that you're worth changing for and being a good person. And he'll be good to you. And life will go on and you'll be happy. Okay? Like I said, if you like this relationship advice that I'm kind of giving out, I got 2 other partners that do the same thing. Check us out. We right there. Oh, the Opinionated Podcast. Okay, you type that in anything on Spotify, iTunes, whatever. Look for that logo right there in the corner. We give advice out like this every other Sunday live on Facebook. If you like it, tell a friend. But really, stop getting goofy ass advice from men like this. If you hear a nigga talking like this all one-sided, he's fucked up like us. He's going to get dragged back to earth like us. He's probably going to kick shit on the woman that he allegedly did anything with. Allegedly, you know, however that fucking word goes. I don't want to get sued, so I'm going to keep saying allegedly until the facts come out. But stop listening to them one-sided motherfuckers that just only give you one side of the fucking story. Start listening to people giving out relationship advice who's telling you their story, that you can see your story in them. That's how we do it here at the Opinionated Podcast. We tell stories about our past fuck-ups, our past slip-ups, our hiccups, bumps in the road that we have to help people like you. And that's how I think it's supposed to be done. We're supposed to give y'all our dirty laundry, as wherever you put it, our dirty laundry to help you. I ain't perfect. I'm grateful for the girl right now that she took me back because I got busted cheating with her years ago. And we were separated for years and she took me back. I'm grateful for that shit. I'm 100% grateful for her taking me back. And by her taking me back, she put a set of rules and guidelines that she expected from me, and I tried my best to meet them. I don't always do them. I fuck up here and there, and I know I fuck up, and I know I ain't good. I know I ain't perfect, and I always say that to y'all so y'all can let her know, and I tell her. It's cool. But like I said, I'm 1/3 of the Opinionated Podcast. That's the second third right there, my man Andre Campbell. I just had to get on here because, for real, I just had to fry this nigga because this nigga gets on my fucking nerves, dog. Like every time I see this nigga irks the shit out of me. And every time a man calls him on his bullshit, every time we as men call a nigga like this on his fucking bullshit, he looks for the help of go hide behind the help of females and people who like hearing his fucking watered down fucking message to y'all. He hide behind y'all when we call him on bullshit because we trying to say to y'all like we do the same fucked up shit. He does it too. It just ain't been caught yet. He does the same fucked up shit we do. We are men. We're humans. Let's put it that way. We are fucking humans. There are no such thing as perfect human beings. None. Start getting advice from motherfuckers who want to give you both sides of the story. And also putting their dirty laundry out there. Hopefully, after this little incident, alleged incident, you start putting it out there to you like that, you know? Just say, hey, listen. Oh, you know what I mean? You're right, Dre. He does like the type of nigga that has a second family. You know? But that's all. So check us out. If you like what we're talking about, check us out every other Sunday. Go check us out on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you stream music at. The Opinionated Podcast. Like I said, look for us. If you like what I'm spitting, hey, check it out. If you think somebody needs this advice, give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look for that. Look for that logo right there in the corner. You see us, and that's us. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of y'all day.